game we played that I had on the PlayStation, an underrated football game on PlayStation 1. I've got the back of the box here, and it was the second Champions League game that came out in 2000, 2001. Me and you would play together, wouldn't we? We combine. We actually scored the goal from the halfway line, which kick, I don't know how the hell we managed to do that. And I think we tried it again, right? Get into the centre circle, try again. It must have been a glitch. But the ball went from the halfway line all the way into the goal, and madness, absolute madness. I played the first incarnation at my cousin Daniel's, so I was like, I'm going to get the second game when it came out. But great game. Obviously, a lot of football games didn't have the licenses aside from FIFA. Years of international superstar soccer. Pro Evo didn't have the names until later as well. So you had all the names, didn't you? You had all the licenses. So that was a big thing for us growing up, wasn't it? But your memories of this game, and I've got a few graphics.
Oh, right. To all the listeners, we're talking about the Champions League game that was on the PlayStation. Stu, I rented the first one out at Blockbusters, God rest its soul, when the first one came out on the PlayStation. And I play on hard, and I'd get to the final, and I would always lose. And I only had it for that weekend, Stu. 2 days, I think it was. I think it was like £3 for 2 days back then, Stu. And I couldn't win the Champions League. And I remember being really pissed off giving it to my dad to take back on the Monday, because I didn't win it. And I was playing this though, loved it, and I had so many funny memories, like where obviously that the double kicked halfway line goal, can't recreate it. You know what I mean? You just can't do it. And we had a lot of fun with the games like this. Pro Evo's Champions League one. Remember you did that. We're very unorthodox, me and you, when it comes to combining ourselves with sports, isn't it, really? And we just pull out some random things that most people can never do. But I love the game. It was different, and it wasn't FIFA. And as you say, you could put your own club in the Champions League as well. And I loved all that. It's something you don't get now, because it's obviously monopolized EA Sports or EAFC with the as you say, the logos, the names, the kits. Obviously, Football Manager was supposed to have it in 2005. Obviously, that got cancelled, so God knows what's going on with 2006. But as you say, Pro Evo got like a couple of clubs, didn't they? Every